going on, Jeffrey? Good morning. First one in the house, baby. Bronx Parks. He's from the Boogie Down Bronx, baby. All right, we'll see if Alfredo pulls up. TJ, what's going on? What's going on, BF Giants? Chill day today, guys. Market is closed. Friday. We're gonna be going live for an hour or so. Just quick little recap of stocks you guys want me to cover. Dan Drans, what's up? Mohammed, Julian James, what's going on? Michael, good day, good Friday. Happy Friday, Mario Gunner. Welcome. Let's go. It's just so weird. It feels like a Saturday with the markets closed, but it is Friday. It sucks, right? It's on Mr. Dank. Calkin, what's going on? Georgie? Ralph, I've been waiting 4 hours. Isaac, for what? What's going on, Michael? What's going on, Jolly? Something's going on at the Capitol, guys. The U.S. Capitol. I think one person down. U.S. Capitol on lockdown due to external security threat. U.S. Capitol complex is on lockdown. What's going on, Island Chick? Welcome back. Guys, the market is market is closed. Tom Brady is sleeping. Absolutely, he's not here. He wasn't here the whole week. I don't know where he's been. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Uh, so I was a little disappointed with the Q&A Alexis Goldstein had. A little disappointed. Good on, Thomas. Welcome back. The manipulation today is real. There's no manipulation going on today. Why? Because the markets are closed. The stock market got halted today. Let's see. What are some of throw me some tickers, guys. I want to look over some tickers you guys have in mind that are possibly opportunities for a buy. I definitely want to take a look at that. So go ahead and throw them in there. We'll take a look at them one by one. We're going live for an hour or so. Sahil, good evening. UXIN. Okay, 15-minute, beautiful uptrend, beautiful breakout above the $1 mark. Hit 232 after hours. What's the news on this one? It's a couple catalysts. More than 40% after the used vehicle e-commerce company and two established investment funds in Asia signed binding term sheets for the potential purchase up to 300 million of its senior convertible preferred shares. Funko. No, these are other companies. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like this. I'll pass. I mean, with the next catalyst being earnings on the 415, if you just take a look at the daily, it doesn't really hold its gains. The last time it was here up above $2 and immediately pulled back to 136, found some support there, but it struggled under $1. So I don't know if I'd necessarily buy and chase this up here for this stock, UXIN. What's the next ticker? Disca, yes, I have this. Disca and Viacom are two of the top hottest stocks I have next on my list. Like I'm ready. I'm ready to pull the trigger, baby. Naked, not the juice, right? It's always a clothing brand. It's dead to me, guys. Naked doesn't really seem like it's doing anything. It's just bouncing around 70. I think I have. No, I closed my position on Naked. BlackBerry is the one I have, and the 5 minute is just bad. Apart from a small spike to 89 cents, that Friday here, it's not looking good. Maybe there might be a descending triangle as well. These lower highs, no volume, rejection. How can I draw this? There we go. You guys see this? Same thing we saw on GameStop and AMC on the 4 hour. And apart from the spike here at 363, two other smaller spikes here around $2. It's not holding its gains. It's not holding the momentum. You still see the descending triangle. So I will not be surprised if it comes down to 30, 50 cents. That's just my take on it. Is GameStop halted? Yeah, the GameStop's halted the entire day today. Yeah, there's been some talk about Genus with the whole Roblox situation, right? There's like a Roblox, uh, I don't know if it's like a partnership or something, a buyout. Does anyone have any insight in like analysis on this one? I know how to do with Roblox. Some kind of toy, I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, this one was brought up to my attention, and you guys know me, baby. I don't like the barcoding. Looking at the 1 minute, this is ugly. This is horrible. On the 4 hour, all I see is choppiness, technical wise. Just looking at it from a technical perspective, I know it just came off of earnings. They had earnings on the 31st, and the play that happens, guys, where I see the potential for profit is literally the hype, the momentum before earnings. Same thing happened with AMC, with Tesla, with Apple. What happens with with like 90% of the stocks, you see a momentum. Look what happened with GNUS. Let me draw this out for you guys. Early that month, it had that beautiful uptrend on the 4 hour. This is literally a buy the rumor, sell the news. It has an uptrend, and then it starts to dump into earnings, and then now we're here at 180s. So apart, I don't see a day trade here. If there was an opportunity for a play, it would have been the uptrend here. This is where you try to catch the play. That's just my opinion. Unless you're going off of fundamentals and believe in the company, believe in the stock, then it's just two different things, you know? MVIS, this is the one with the military and Microsoft, right? Had this ridiculous, crazy spike in which I was wrong, 100%. I was looking at the 4 hour. I believe this one was the one, right? MVIS, Microvision. Yes, I was looking at the 4 hour, and we were testing the trend line. Beautiful uptrend down from the 125. You got to give the technical credit to the MVIS. It has an amazing uptrend. However, the fact that it was testing 12s, I said I would probably avoid it. There might be some possibility it could come down to $10. And we got that random news catalyst that really, literally helped the stock bounce off the uptrend and continue its upward momentum. Guess where it got rejected? Literally at the price it was struggling to break above, 1936, this early March. And now it's back down. Now it's pulling back. So it might retest the trend line. Again, retesting and finding higher levels of support is not the worst case scenario. It sold off yesterday. It fell 16%. I did not know this. All I know is it randomly got the catalyst. The contract is shot up. Also, Microsoft shot up that same day. You can see here, same time. But Microsoft actually held its gains and literally continued the upper momentum with the gap up yesterday. So beautiful by Microsoft. Microvision, however, pulled back. It seems to me like people took some profits. However, even if it pulls back and it holds above 13, which is that resistance we had that same day, baby, it's still I consider it bullish. This is just technicals too. Technicals. Um, let's see what else we got. What's your price target for Lucid or for CCIV? I have only 10 shares, but I'm not touching my 10 shares. I'm literally holding, I'm down 65 bucks on it. I'm in at $30. So I'm in at a pretty horrible price. And I plan to add more at this price, but I think it's just bouncing around, right? The 25s. This was a dead cat here. This was a dead cat bounce on the 4 hour. Let's take a look. We have a lot of trend lines. We got to clean this chart up a bit. Let's remove this trend line here. Let's remove this one. But it's still finding some support. It looks like it bottomed out here at 24. Same range. Resistance 30, some support around 20. I'm not rushing Lucid. I'm not rushing this play. So, but this is like a long-term hold. I don't plan to sell anytime soon. I should have sold micro on 19. Silver Panda, are you still holding micro? Yeah, Tesla. Is WPF a good buy? Guys, WPF is a meme. Literally, Webull blesses me with WPF shares for free. Let's check if we have any free stonks from Webull. Oh my gosh, we have three. Whoever keeps using the sign up link, shout out to you guys. You guys are keeping the streak alive. You guys are paving the path one share at a time for me to become CEO of WPF. We have 3 free stonks, but I don't know. I think we should save these for the week. Literally WPF. If you guys want to get a free stonk and maybe a Tesla share, I've seen people get AMC. Hit the first link down below. I have my Webull referral link. And no, I do not trade on Webull. I trade on Thinkorswim. So, oh, Michael, I appreciate that. What's up, Adam? Welcome, welcome back. GNLN. Green on the day, 16%. Thinly traded, I would say. I like the momentum. I like the volatility on the stocks. I like the swings. That's why I'm kind of like getting worried on GameStop, but just seeing a sideways momentum. It's just like, damn, you could be using that it's opportunity cost as well. You could be using that capital for something else, and not just that, it's your attention that you have on GameStop on AMC where where I'm missing plays on other stocks as well. So, and we've been missing some of the plays, and it is what it is. So I'm glad to just try to get back and balance that. If GameStop is still going to continue trading sideways and find some support before we have the squeeze and we have the next push above 200, I'm going to be looking at other stocks. GNLN. I guess something was said on the earnings call, or I don't know, they beat earnings. You had that nice gap up, and now it's above at 640. So oh my gosh, look at all the news that came out on the 31st. So it seems like there's a merger deal going on that came out through the earnings call. I don't know. I don't know if I would definitely trade or invest in this. It's just my gut telling me off the technicals. FP FPWM. Nope, I would avoid this 100%. That's just me. Just looking at the 1 minute, it's not. I don't like this. I mean, it's moving upwards, but I don't like the volume. It's not even trading at all. Roblox and Stanley from Marvel partner with Genius. Yes, that's the news that came out with Genius. But hey, man, you can have the best catalyst out there. You can have the best news ever. And if the stock is doing this and it's not trading and it's moving down, then this tells a story. This is why I love technical so much. You can have Hertz, the car rental company, announce that it's going bankrupt. Doesn't make sense at all, and the stock shoots up. Does not make sense. And look, it's pretty much finding some support around 180. I could kind of see the descending triangle forming here, and I just would avoid this right now. That's just me personally. These are all just my thoughts, guys. GE, General Electric. This was a dead cat play. I remember I was at the store and I got my alert. General Electric plummets so and so percent. I was like, the first thing that came to my mind, a dead cat play, a dead cat bounce on the 4 hour. When did this happen here? And I didn't look. I have my alert and it did not trigger it. And look where it's at now, 1335. These are the types of plays that I want to buy. This is perfect, but it just didn't break under the level. Sometimes I just have to pull the trigger, just by trying to save a couple pennies. I missed a play. So, and you can look at this beautiful uptrend from 593, and we're at $13 right now. This is beautiful. As of now, do I still consider this a buy? I wouldn't necessarily buy here. However, there can be a breakout above 14 and possibly hit new highs. I'm not willing to buy there. Like I said, I like catching the knives, baby. I like it coming down. Even though on the 1 minute it doesn't have the most volatility, the most action. You can see that barcoding action going on here. This almost reminds me of Coca-Cola, but the dead cat is where it's at, and I'm willing to take that bet, especially on a company like General Electric. Yeah, there's gunfire or something outside of the U.S. Capitol. There's someone. All right, let me see. 2 U.S. Capitol police officers believed to be in critical condition after apparent vehicle attack, breaking at least 3 people shot outside of U.S. Capitol after car crashes into barrier. Oh. See if we got any other news. Any Roaring Kitty tweets today? And yeah, just because I say I don't want to buy stock, guys, or I wouldn't put my capital in there, it doesn't mean that if you have a plan on it and you 100% believe in the fundamentals, just because I look at the technicals and I don't like them doesn't mean you shouldn't follow through with your plan, you know? This is just my opinion. I'm wrong a lot of the times. Look what happened with Microvision. I said I wouldn't buy, and they got the contract which is almost sometimes lucky. It's just like so random with the catalyst that comes out like that. There's nothing really you can do about it. It is what it is, and yeah. So I was looking at the Alexis Goldstein's Ask Me Anything on Reddit. I was a little disappointed. She was avoiding a lot of the major questions. Seems to me she keeps repeating the payment for order flow questions, and I feel like it's just a plug for her newsletter, a way to make a quick buck. That's the way I see it now. It's just like you came on once and she was avoiding a lot of the questions, talking about eating grease, chicken grease off of a tray, playing Among Us on Twitch with AOC. It's just like there wasn't a lot of the good questions being asked, and that's just the way I feel about it. You guys know I keep it real with you guys, but there was a couple points she that I was actually intrigued by, and I screenshotted them, so I'll read them to you. So she said it's very difficult to truly understand what Citadel, the hedge funds, complete positions are, and I agree. That's due to a real lack of transparency in the reporting that the hedge funds are required to do. And this is just via the 13F for the quarterly reporting for institutions. And if you guys watched 2 videos ago, our video on the Citadel filings, I forgot what it was called, the 1940 Act, in which is basically regulation for institutions, how they bypassed that, and the SEC approved it. Make sure you watch that video if you haven't watched it. I forgot what section it was, like section 31 to 35 that they were exempt from, and like it's just really insane. And that's happening. That's been happening since 2009, December 10. So they've been filing that every year. And that's all. That's all data, the information that's available. Just go to the Federal Register, and you're able to see that. I'm pretty sure that's what she was trying to lean towards with her question or her answer to this question. I didn't screenshot the question. I just got her answer. And she says, in regards to GameStop, she says it's gonna squeeze, and she says it's not. So here's what she says. In GameStop's volatility, I think GameStop volatility will continue because there are just too many eyes on it. Too many people with FOMO. However, I don't think it's likely you'll see another giant short squeeze. She said, if that's what you meant by MOASS, which stands for the mother of all short squeezes, because no one wants to be caught on the other end of the side again. Option sellers are going to demand a major premium for taking on the risk if it's going haywire again. So she just said she doesn't believe there will be another squeeze. And then, however, on another reply, she says, my best bet is I think GameStop will continue to be like a roller coaster, lots of volatility. I genuinely don't know how it ends. So first she said there's going to be no squeeze, and then she says I don't know how it's going to end on another post. I'll check MVIS right now. She is not the vote for the people. I kind of got a bad vibe about on her on this time around. And that's just me just being honest. Let's see. What's up, Bernie? Welcome. Let's see. Give me 1 second. MVIS on Finto. I mean, we can't even trust Finto anymore. That's the thing. It's just so hard to trust them now. Especially what's been going on with the height. You guys saw Friday. It's not popping up. Friday I had 0 or what did I say Friday? I keep thinking it's Saturday. You guys saw what happened yesterday on Thursday. They were hiding the 0. It said 0 short shares available, and we checked and there's nothing anymore. It's not pulling up on Finto. MVIS is not coming up. Let me see. What's going on, Tommy? Welcome back. Just coming on. What stocks have we talked about so far? We've talked about General Electric. We've talked about Microvision, MVIS. We've talked about what other stocks have we talked about, guys? We haven't necessarily covered technicals on GameStop and AMC because I feel like we already know where the support and resistance levels are at for AMC and GameStop. But just throw in your tickers in the chat, guys, and I'll do my best to cover every single one. General Electric was one that I was very interested before for the dead cat. Literally, my favorite type of play is the dead cat. Is it time for the 12 12-ounce curls. Guys, microvision is not coming up on Fintel. And screw Fintel. You can't. I don't even want to pull him up anymore. I don't even. I want to cancel my membership, but I just paid for the 3 months. Look, it's still not showing for GameStop for zero. It had zero here. They shouldn't have removed it. This is ridiculous. So yeah, Alexis Goldstein's bouncing all over the place. She doesn't know what if it's gonna squeeze or no. In one post, she said, "I don't think you'll see another giant short squeeze." And then she replied to somebody else a couple minutes later, "I don't know generally what's gonna happen or how it's gonna end for GameStop." So I don't know what to believe. And then she says, I mean, hedge funds have a lot of different strategies, and many of them may be long GameStop at this point, in which we've also speculated that as well, at least in the short term. This has always been my general thesis that GameStop may have been ignited by retail, but there may likely be big institutional players involved as well. And that's also what we're speculating for those ridiculous options with strike prices of 800, 750, 600 on GameStop. That might be a big whale. Trump card 45. I bought some microvision yesterday at 1550. Nice. Did you manage to lock in some gains? Because I believe MVIS, if I'm not mistaken, it was pulling back slightly. I'm pretty sure you're like breaking even right now. But compared to MVIS, what happened with Microsoft? MVIS is slightly pulling back. Looks like people took profits, but Microsoft seems to be like the real winner here with gapping up and continued momentum. 242. It looks like we might hit 250s at Microsoft. Sens was a Senos. I forgot what it's called. How do you say it? Senzonix? You guys have brought this one up as well. With there being resistance here at 350s, this reminds me of like the AMC pattern that's going on right now. I have my alerts here. I'll disregard these right now for a quick second. Let's remove these trend lines, make it a little bit simple to understand, to look at. So remove this. There's like a couple trend lines here. Remove this one. Remove this one. Same thing, guys. Resistance here at 375. Support right around $2. It's in this range. I don't necessarily know if I would consider this a play. Just looking at the 1 minute. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I do not like this. This will bore me to death. I do not. This is like the worst type of pattern. If there's anything I hate, it's the barcode action. Matt, what's going on? Welcome back, man. Let's go, baby. You're a beast. And much appreciated for streaming today. Your boy Weiler. Matt, I appreciate you coming in through. Always coming in through with the donos. You guys don't have to donate. Just throw in your stocks, baby. Let me look at what you guys are looking at. I want to see, Matt, I appreciate the dono. Space Kitty, what's going on? Welcome back. Were you able to get your box? I'm gonna go right after the stream. That's where we're gonna go for live for like another 40 minutes or so, and we're gonna go see what's up. But we'll probably open it on Monday too. Uh, I left MVIS stats in the chat. How get out of my SOS mess. I was also interested in SOS, but there was some information brought to me that this might ha have been a scam, a fraudulent company, so far part of the crypto side. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I got kind of fooled here. I was like, you know what? This actually looks prime for a breakout. What do you guys see here? I know there's a lot of trend lines. I'm trying to remove them as I speak, but if we extend this to the right, what do you guys see? An ascending triangle, triple top here at 862. Higher lows, it looks like it's priming the breakout, and there's just a failed breakout. So if I was in this play at around 690s, anticipating a breakout, my red flag, my big red flag, would have probably been on March 23rd towards the market close. Once this started coming under SMA, under EMA, broken that trend line, that would have been my red flag, and I would have gone out. So I would have entered probably like at 650s and got out a little under 6, and look what it's at now, 490s. So this was a failed breakout. I'm not sure if there was a catalyst out there for SOS that caused this, or I don't know. I'm not too sure, but that's where it's standing at, and I don't know if there might be another rebound for SOS. Got extra sleep this morning. Let us happy Friday. Yeah, I got like an hour, an extra hour, but it's just My body's just conditioned. It's just like wake up, baby. It's Friday. Time for stonks. Yeah, we talked. Oh, we also covered CCIV as well. I only have 10 shares of CCIB. Me too. The barcode action is annoying. I agree, Tammy. There's nothing. It just triggers me. It triggers me to see barcoding. Viacom is definitely on the top of my two list. I'm like a sniper right now. I'm just waiting to pull the trigger. Oh, that's what it was. Dilution. It was pretty nice to get like an extra hour to sleep. I spilled all my coffee. I can still smell it. It was just such a weird morning. Uh, Anise, CCIV is hurting me. What price are you in at? Please don't tell me you chased it at 60s. What did it hit? 60? Almost 70 bucks? 64. Please don't tell me you chased it up here. Don't tell me you bought it up here. I remember when this was like at 15 bucks, when it was all a rumor. It was all a rumor, and of course it was confirmed via Bloomberg, the terminal. And I was like, "There's no way it's gonna pass," you know. And there was no way. Also, I was not gonna chase it at 60 bucks. Never, ever, ever would I have chased it at 60 bucks. I got in at CCIV at 22, selling at 40-ish. Oh, nice. That's a pretty decent play right there as well too. It's $20 per share. No, I'm in at 30. I only have 10 at 30, but I do not plan to touch this at all. 10 shares at 30. 2 at 59. So you did almost chase it towards the top. I've been listening too much, Rafiki. I dreamt of you talking about stocks last night. That's funny. That's not the first time someone has said that. That's your subconscious telling you need more stonks, or you need to have less stonks. STLD. Ooh, now we're talking 4 hour, 26 low, 52 high. I could assume on the 1 minute it's very thinly traded. Yes, very thinly traded. I don't see. This is the thing. This is the problem with me. Every time I see the daily and I see it trading at new highs, this is just like a red flag to me. I'm just like conditioned to not chase the highs. It's like my FOMO is slightly gone and it's slightly gone. I don't want to buy near the highs because I know if it pulls back, that's my entry, baby. That's my entry, the pullback. See, like this is where we start talking. This is what I want. The dead cat. I have my alerts there. I'm not letting this bounce without me. I'm not letting this bounce without me. And one thing I'm only afraid of is getting burned by chasing here at 44, hopping in too early, getting a little too excited like Tesla, and it comes down to 35. So I don't want to be the same situation I did on Walmart. It took a little bit to recover, but see how I got in at this price? I got in with 20 shares of Walmart at 138. This was like the first couple days where it started pulling on back, and look how much more it pulled back. 126. And now we're finally seeing these signs of a what? Of a reversal. How? Higher lows above EMA. Beautiful recovery. And I'm pretty much losing still. Why? Because I hopped in too early. So similar situation. So Walmart, hopefully we're allowed to at least even not even just break even. I want to make at least a little bit of money. Hopefully it comes back to 144, but I never really got the opportunity to size in pretty big. Can you look at SQ chart? Square, did they buy more Bitcoin? They bought like 50 million in Bitcoin back in November. I think there was another headline where they bought more Bitcoin. Miley Cyrus is doing a $1 million giveaway for Cash App users, blah, blah, blah. Why is that on here? Square News? Wait, does Square own Cash App? Is that the I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oh wait, this is Tesla. AMC? What? AMC, Tesla shares, Apple shares among the stocks they were interested in receiving. Well, that's interesting. Winners will be selected at random. Hmm. I consider more Square of a long-term play. I don't know how I'd feel about day trading this. Maybe even a swing trade. This reminds me almost like the Tesla momentum. Look at these swings. Oh, this is where I'd be interested in buying. The one night under sub 200. But the swings, notice the pattern. Every time it has a massive drop, it's followed by a ridiculous uptrend. So after this pullback from 249 to 200, you know where I kind of want to probably hop in on Square is right around 200. I'm gonna set my alert right around 200. I think I have this one on my watch list. I'm gonna continue using my watch list here on the left hand side, if you guys can see. Put that in there, SQ. There we go. So throwing on Square. Winners at random. You never want to go all in. It's better to put in a quarter and average down. That's exactly why I did that on Visa, on Walmart. Very small positions. Just in case it comes on down, I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get caught holding a bag, and I don't want to get burned. Tammy, I believe you said you were in Walmart as well, right? It takes time for it to reverse, and now we have these signs of confirmation for reversal. So it's just a good feeling. Will, welcome back. Is it too late for Visa? See, I only have 5 shares of Visa. That's exactly going back to your question on just patiently waiting. Don't hop in too aggressive too soon. Sometimes you miss the opportunity to make more profit. But at the end of the day, to me, this Visa play was one that you guys brought up on one of these streams. So that's why I like you guys throwing in some of the tickers. But it's nice to see how it played out the way we wanted to. The profit might not be there, might not be ridiculous, but the fact that it played out how we wanted to, the fact that we were right, that makes me more happy than the profit. So this is exactly what happened. Is it too late to get into Visa? If I'm not in Visa right now, I would not buy this. See how we bought on the dip? What price did we get in at 205? 210. We got in at 210. Didn't even hit 205. Oh, I think it barely scraped 205. We got in at 210. So it's still in this range, 220 and above 200. So I'm still gonna hold that, see what happens, see if we possibly hit a new highs. And this drop was caused by them being investigated for some shady stuff they were doing with their debit card practices, something like that. They were getting investigated by the DOJ, the Department of Justice. There we go. Companies' debit card practices. And we like the stock. It ran up yesterday from 212 all the way to 217, up 2% on the day. This is exactly what the similar action we're waiting for Viacom. So I'll probably have another video going a little bit more into Viacom, Disca A, not Disca B. Tesla, man. On yesterday we said Tesla's gonna close near the lows. I know Tesla like the back of my hand, man. And look what happened. There was no bounce. It closed literally at a low after hours. Ah, I knew it, man. I can't wait to go back to day trading Tesla, guys. My attention, my focus has been really on GameStop and AMC, and this is when I've just been missing. Just the time. 6:58 low after hours. I can't wait to get back into Tesla, and I'm not gonna jump the gun and get too excited like I did at 677. I bailed out at 677, and I always sell too early. I always sell too early. No, I didn't sell at 677. I sold, I think like 660s. I took a very small L on this one. I did not want to wait, and every time I sell, it just seems to keep on running. It hits 693. So I could have walked out with a little bit of profit, but I'm waiting for this bad boy to come down where I really want to take an aggressive position on Tesla. I know they had their delivery numbers, 180 something, 184,000 vehicles delivered in Q1 of this year. How many did they deliver Q4 last year? I think it was 180. So there's still a lot of news out there for Tesla that I still have yet to cover. And again, that's just because I'm so focused on GameStop and AMC and digging into Citadel, and a lot of things have changed, but I'm really excited to be a little bit more aggressive with Tesla. And if it comes down to the right price, which is probably sub 600, I'm being very patient. And if we do get that price, it's time to hop in Tesla, baby. Yeah, Ethereum, right? What's Ethereum at? I heard it had a crazy, like, it's going to 3,000, right? I think it broke like 2,000. I'm not too, my attention is not too crazy on crypto. It's at 2,054. Yeah, man, I feel like I'm missing out. I need to get approved ASAP on my Voyager account. I'm really pretty good at controlling my FOMO, I would say, but Man, it's just like it's so hard seeing everybody talk about it. It's like it really tests it. Um, SLCA. Seems to me like they have something on earnings for the catalyst here at 242. High of 1538. Daily, let's take a look. Ooh. See, I like this uptrend. Price target increase. Raises price target to 8. This was on March 25th. Earnings at the end of the month. I'm kind of torn in between. Are you invested in this in SLCA? On the 1 minute, of course, I hate it. I'm not the biggest fan. That's the only case that would consider me to not want to trade this. The 1 minute is so key to me. That momentum, that volatility is just what speaks to me. It talks to me, and this is not speaking to me right now. Tell me you missed out on Visa. Yeah, there's a couple of you guys who missed out as well. And I'm not. That's not to say that you guys have to follow my trades. I actually tell you to not follow my trades. I'm not a financial advisor. I take L's all the time, so don't FOMO it back in Visa. 500 Visa at 205. That's beautiful, Ryan. Congrats on that. How are you still holding? I want to know. Are you still holding? Walmart is doing a reversal, yes, but it actually oversold slightly more than where we bought it from at 2 or 130, 138. It continued to pull back to 126. So even if I wasn't in at 128, this would have been very appealing to me, and we might have been in the profit already. But these are signs of a reversal here. Higher lows above EMA on the daily. Who here is waiting for Tesla too? Tesla. Oh, I'm licking my lips, baby. I wanted to come down. It was at 1400 in February. The FOMO, right? Ethereum is so strong. What's Bitcoin? It better not be at 58K. Every time I look at Bitcoin, it's at 58K. 59, all right. I know Robert's waiting for 420. Tesla was at 598 Thursday. Tesla, the day it came down aggressively was 539. Man, if I could get in at that price again, I could smell a rebound. And I could, damn it, I'm still waiting. My friend in 2012 told me Bitcoin was the future, 300 a share. I thought he was insane. There's a video with that pizza guy, right? He shows you how to buy pizza with Bitcoin. And that pizza, I believe, cost him like something so millions of dollars. Oh, that's so painful. Another one apart from Tesla guys that I have to keep on my eyes on is of course the legendary Neo. Who has Neo? I know some of you guys have Neo from like sub 10, which is really a price that I would never ever I would sell. Apart from buying more here on the dips, that's such a crazy price. My CPA was talking about Neo. He says he has CPA in his RA IRA at like $2. I'm like, damn man. $9 at Neo will. See, that's insane. That's such an amazing price. And I'm still waiting to hop in Neo. I don't remember the last time I bought Neo. To keep it real, I don't remember when I traded this last. But I'm waiting for it to come down. And you can see here, what do you guys see? Lower highs, baby. What do you also see? Descending triangle. I have 3 alerts on Neo. There's a descending triangle here forming, guys. So if it does come down sub 34, the next leg down could possibly be low 30s. Neo's amazing, and Neo follows Tesla. It's a little brother. Neo's gonna follow Tesla. So let's wait for Neo. Let's be patient, 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 and just taking a look at the 1 minute. See, guys, look at the 1 minute compared to other stocks that we've taken a look at. This is momentum. This is exactly what I want to see. Oh, there was an ugly sell-off on the five on ye yesterday. Look at this. This is a little scary. No bounce. If I were to have played this really, day trading it wise on the pullbacks, I would have gone out really quick. And the fact that it did not bounce on the 5 minute kind of scares me. Eyes. This is another one that has been brought up to my attention. 1 minute, I do not like it on the 1 minute. 5 minute, I do not like it on the 5 minute. Lower highs, moving sideways. 30 minute, ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it. 4 hour, mm-mm. I mean, what's your reason for buying this? What's your thesis? What's your game plan? What's your entry? What's your exit plan? What's your profit price target? You guys have to have a plan. Give me a cheap stock. Oh, these energy stocks, man. Plug. What's another one? Oh, that's insane, man. Plug. I think I had a plug. I was trading this one, messing with this one. Was it plug? I don't remember. I think it was another one. Another energy. This is beautiful daily. Apart from being toppy here at 75, it's pulling on back right now. So let's draw the trend line. Rejection. Apostle. I like the 1 minute. Although it was red on the yesterday, I like the momentum. I like the momentum that's happening here on plug. 30 minute, pretty much sideways. 1 hour, again, lower highs. Let's set another potential buy, potential play that I like to see here. Sub 30s. Look at this 4 hour. Maybe we could possibly hop in sub 30. I like this one. I like this one. Thank you for bringing plug up. There's another energy play, I believe, that I actually had her early on. What's another one? Thoughts on RTX? Oh, RTX? No, you can't fool me, Will. You always try to fool me. This is. Oh, is this a real stock? I thought you meant Ortex. I thought we covered this one. 1 minute. I thought we covered this one. Ugly 1 minute. No, I would avoid this. I don't know why. My guys just telling me no. Azam? This was another one that also was brought up. What do you guys know? I hate this barcoding action. I just don't like it. 4 hour. Oh, I can kind of see some technical scoring here on the 4 hour. Apart from this beautiful breakout above 150, it is now pulling back to what? 150. What was 150 before? The resistance. What is 150 now? The support. It's bounced off of this price level like 5 times around 150. So it seems like this time it might actually come down. Let's see if I'm right. I'm gonna set my alert to see if it actually comes on down sub 150. Why? It's had lower highs on the 1 minute. This is probably like the biggest red flag to me is the descending triangle and the barcoding. Zom is dead until news. I hate it. Exactly. That other apart from a positive news catalyst that causes this to push up and possibly for you to exit, break even, profit, whatever the case may be, I there's no play for me here. This is just like no, 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 no. UPC. Okay, we have. Oh, what's up with this gap up here? Was this halted or what? Such a weird candle. Hmm. All right, there's some decent momentum on the 1 minute, some decent volume. Oh, whoa, what's going on the five? Is this a potential dead cat? This is not good. I would avoid this. Hmm. I don't like this. There's no history on this. Recent IPO. Fisker, we got another EV. Uh, actually, somebody in our Discord actually had some Fisker at $13, I believe. It was Parker. I believe it was Parker who actually bought this one. He kind of wanted, like, I was intrigued to buy just because he bought, and usually I follow some of his trades, of course, which I highly do not recommend. But he's been right on a lot of tickers, energy tickers, Snoop Dogg stocks, Sundial. He's the reason I hopped into Sundial. So he hopped in Fisker. It wasn't appealing to me. Just technicals, a lot of flat action going on, sideways momentum, and to me, if there's any other EV I'm gonna buy and hold and day trade, it's gonna be Tesla. Maybe the possibility of Neo as well. So, and long term CCIV, of course. But for Fisker, I'm definitely gonna have to pass on this one. UXIN, I'm telling you, crazy run up. I thought we just looked at this one already. Yeah, this is the first stock we looked at. And I did not want to chase this. First and foremost, it's up 68%. What do you see here? The triple top at around 230s is around $2. What happened the last time? The last two times it hit $2, the $2 range, it pulled on back. So if history is still repetitive and it repeats itself, it's gonna pull on back. That's just technicals. That's just me on technicals. So I think we talked about this one. I would avoid this one. Let's see. I'm gonna set my alert to see if it comes on down to see if we were right. I could be wrong. It could still continue to push up. Maybe 250s before pullback. I don't know. Watch these half dollar marks. SKLS Z. This one has also been brought up. I've seen this one before actually. This was all over Twitter at one point, and just didn't pay attention to it. Oh my gosh, look at this crazy run up from the low tens on the 4 hour, 246. This was insane. But as of now, it looks like the show has stopped or something. It's pulling back down to $18. Let's take a look at the daily. Maybe this might be a healthy retracement on the daily. We're back at what, November, December levels here at $20. Apart from buying the initial pullbacks and selling on the rips, this one, I might be interested. This one's interesting, and I know this one has a lot of hype and momentum behind it. Just because I saw this one trended on Twitter so many times, I might be actually interested. And the 1 minute chart is not bad. The momentum there is not horrible. My phone's gonna die. So if it does break out past 20, it can reach 23. This might be a decent level, a decent price target to exit. This just speaking from a day trader, swing trader. This might be the next level if we do see a breakout. You see that behind a completion being there at 24.20. You know what? Let's add this one. Let's add this one to the watch list. SKLZ. Let me trigger these alerts. There we go. At or below. At or above. There we go. It's in our watch list now. A Vuzi. VUZI. Get our drawing tool. Oh, this is such a beautiful uptrend. Look at the textbook plays we have here. These technical breakouts are they're amazing. Technical breakout here at $11. Ascending triangle yet continues. But of course, the question always remains, are you chasing? Are you buying near the top? Which the top here seems to be 26.50s, half dollar marks, baby. Watch those half dollar marks. 26.50. There's some resistance there. And the 1 minute, that volume there, that momentum is not the best compared to other stocks we've seen, but that's not to disregard the uptrend it had. On the 15 minute, I don't even know what's going on here. It's a little choppy. 30 minute as well. 1 hour is where you kind of start to see that clearer picture. So it seems we're stuck in the range above 19, below 30. I don't see the swings there for me, you know? I don't see that there on VUZI. Oh, offering. Let's see. We've already covered sends. I believe I said I would avoid it at all costs. And you said long-term play, so that's definitely being reliant on fundamentals, not technicals. 1 minute, horrible barcoding action. I hate it. I hate the 4 hour as well. It's just sideways. A lot of consolidation. Resistance 370s, support right around $2. It's just moving sideways. Yeah, I didn't like sends at all. But you said a long-term play, meaning you're going off of fundamentals. I know nothing about this company at all. Nothing. This is just me looking at fundamentals. Let's see. Would you do options on plug? I would not do any options on any other stock anymore. I've already taken my big L's on options. I've learned my lesson. Maybe I'd probably dabble with options in the future. Very small, just to mess around. Maybe some YOLO options, some lottery options. But as for like going aggressively, no. Gavin says I didn't chase. I got in a long time ago. Just want your opinion. Thank you so much. I really can't give you my opinion for long term. I don't know anything about the company. As for technicals, if you do get a breakout above 375, there might be another push to 450 before you see some resistance again. But that's pretty much all I can tell you on this one. And to watch out for the next catalyst, which is earnings 5-6 after the market closes. IMTL 1 minute, absolutely not. 1 hour, horrible. It's a penny. I would have. Oh, I've already learned my. I started trading pennies, and it's just not. You always get burned. I always got burned at the end. If you're not momentum trading penny stocks, really quick in and out plays, you're most likely gonna get caught holding a bag. And that's exactly what happened here. I lost 20,000 in 3 minutes with options. That's the possibility too. People tell you, you hear it all the time, man, you can make so much money with options so quick. Yes, they don't tell you you could lose money as fast, and it's really scarring. It's you said never again. Same here. It's just like stick to what you're strong at, where your strength relies. Oh, a couple of you guys want me to take a look at ASO. Did we cover this one? Trying to see why we're moving up. Relative newcomer to the forum, sorry, sure, jump 6%. Sports equipment company. Better than expected Q4 earnings report on Tuesday. Let's see. Okay, I gotta give it to you. This is a pretty decent, beautiful uptrend on the daily. Technical midday breakouts here. It's textbook ascending ABCD type. Make sure you watch your technicals and learn the patterns. This is an ascending triangle. It was stuck for a while here at 26, and all it needed was that catalyst, the earnings push. What you guys know what I'm about to say. It's at literally 52-week high here on the daily. I am not gonna chase it at $30. Absolutely no. I don't care what stock it is. It could be Tesla, my favorite stock. I will not chase the highs. It's just something I don't do. And there's people that they can play it perfectly. They can buy the breakouts. They can buy the highs and sell the next push and the next leg. I've tried that before. It's a little difficult and it just doesn't suit my personality, my strength, my weaknesses, and I'm more aggressive on the dips and catching these bounces. That's all what works for you. So on the 1 minute, of course, thin volume, but that's not to disregard. Like I said, catalyst, the earnings, the uptrend, and it seems like we were stuck in this range here for a while. 26 resistance, 22 support for a day trade, a swing trade. That to me just is not there. But I don't know what you're invested in this, how you're invested, at what price, what your trading plan is, when you plan to exit. All I know is this is a sports equipment company. That's it. Tammy, I appreciate it. Don't remember to like the video, guys. Here's to a money making April. I forgot we're in a new quarter, baby. New month. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate the dono. You guys don't have to donate. Use that money. Buy some Arby's. Uh, Miguel, don't promote the channel on Red. I don't want you to get banned. No. Matt promotes options way too much on his channel. It's good to make gains. There's nothing wrong with promoting it. Just you have to be real and keep it real with your subscribers and tell them the downsides and the risks to it. Because like I said, people tell you you can make money as aggressively, as fast, and faster than shares, obviously, but the downside is just as worse. All it takes is one little slip up, one little mistake, and it can really hurt. With options, there's the time decay. There's a time decay. And that's one thing I did not really understand when I was trading options. I didn't know they could expire worthless. Such a bad mistake. If I would have known that mistake, that hey, if I don't sell this today, I'm gonna lose an extra 30K. That mistake cost me. If I would have known the time decay, that see, I still don't know how the time decay like technically works. I don't even want to know anymore. I'm done with options. But if I would have known that, hey, if I don't sell today, I don't even know what it's called. The price of it the next day, the premium, I guess that's what it's called, is gonna go to poop. That cost me like 30, 40, maybe 40K. That would have saved me 40K if I would have known that. Such a stupid mistake. Where's White Claw? Water. I should tweet at Arby's right now. Funny enough, my biggest win and my biggest loss, they both come from options. My biggest win is it's literally, I'll never forget this number, $66,669.25. And my biggest L is like 104K. But you tend to remember your biggest losses. Why? Because they sting more. They hurt. What platform can you trade Doge on? Matt, try Blockfolio. Blockfolio. I get them confused. Blockfolio and Binance. I'm still waiting to get approved on Binance. Blockfolio, I believe you're able to get approved really quick and trade options. I mean, trade options. Damn it. Options are hunting me right now. Trade Doge. Yeah, it's really crazy when you lose something so that like amount of money like that. And I know this may sound weird, but I wish that in a good way upon everybody. Like what you learn coming from that is really insane. I did not want to trade anymore. I told myself, you know what, the stock market isn't for me. You know, it's like maybe it's not for me. I'm not good at it. Like it really hurts you psychologically. But we always bounce back, man. Came back in December. Here we are today. That's when I really started heavily going in on Tesla and day trading, and we've made back some of that money, but we're still not completely there yet. I think I've heard about the channel and the money. Yeah, go check them out. Obviously I can't explain how options really truly work. I don't want to know, and not knowing that cost me, but I don't want to trade options anymore. Just stick to what you're good at. Stick to your strength. If options are working for you right now, and you're able to manage your risk, by all means double down and go for it. But just be very careful. Uh, I heard to get approved for Binance, some of you guys were saying yesterday that it takes like a month. And the thing is, when you're down that much, it's just so weird because all you see is a number on a screen. Like it just says negative six figures. It's like you don't really fathom what that means, how that's someone's salary. It's just so different. So even when you're up or you're down, always put that into perspective. Because I got greedy. I got greedy and I made a stupid mistake. Any advice for a 19-year-old who has put together 30,000 and wants to make a living off the market? First of all, congrats for having and saving up, putting together 30K. You're above PDT. You're allowed to day trade unlimited amount of times. You have to have 25K plus in your account in order to day trade. Now, what I would tell you, or what I would tell my 19-year-old self, which is literally, I'm on 23, but what I would tell my 19-year-old self is you have to have a strategy. You have to know yourself as a person. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And that's gonna come by losing money in the market. Try to lose as little as possible. Find your strength. Find where you're able to profit. I like this strategy. This strategy works on this stock. Let me test it on this stock. So that's what I've been testing, and I found a strategy that works with Tesla. And it's like I said, it's waking up every single day, looking at the stocks, become the candles. You have to feel the candles. You have to understand the price fluctuations, the movements. You look at patterns. Yesterday on Tesla, we said there's a high chance that it's going to close near a low at market close because I've seen this pattern before on Tesla. When it continues to drop midday and there's no bounce, it's most likely going to close near a low. And look where it closed at after hours at a new low, 658. It's like this is you learn these patterns, you learn to see them, you learn your mistakes. My mistake here is what getting a little too excited and a little too aggressive on Tesla too soon. I made that mistake already twice on YouTube here with you guys, and I'm not gonna do it again. What am I gonna say? I'm gonna stay true to my plan and wait for it to come down under six. Under six is where I'm gonna hop in. Like, what did we do last time? We made a stupid mistake. We bought 50 shares of Tesla at what was it? 649, and it came down to 539. We were down like 6K that day just on Tesla, or just in general, in the whole entire day. And it rebounded. We were waiting for that rebound, and I made literally all that loss back. If I would have waited a little bit longer, all that would have been profit. That would have been like a 5K profit on Tesla. And that's exactly what we're trying to play here on Tesla, and we're waiting for it to come down. Um, yeah, congrats to being in the markets at that age, 19. That's it's all gonna just become experience. I'm telling you, just like wake up every day, just wake up. You don't have to trade every day. Just wake up and look at the market. Look at the overall index. Look at SPY. Look at the heat map. Look at what sectors are green. Look at what sectors are red. Look at the days where the market pulls back. What stocks are green that day? Stop talking about options. It's stressing you out. Yeah, it sucks though, but hey, you guys have I want to share that with you guys, you know? I feel like that'll provide value for you guys. Tesla. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we got any last couple of tweets, any updates. I rather day trade crypto. Venom, that's something I'm also willing to dabble in, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see what where that path leads me or leads us because I'm bringing you guys along. You guys are gonna see what type of plays we make. I'm new to the crypto space, absolutely. The suspect in the car attack outside of the U.S. Capitol was shot by the police after exiting his vehicle with a knife. So that's what's going on right now. And man, I spy literally 400. This is insane. This is the definition of stocks only go up. I can't put it in any other words. Oh my gosh. Nasdaq, it does not want to come down, man. Infrastructure pump right here. It looks like we might hit new highs next week. If next week we see a pretty decent green week, ooh, that's gonna be very interesting. Ralph, what inspired you to trade? My history teacher did. Guess what he was trading? British Petroleum, baby. BP. This is the British pound. This is not right. This is what he was trading. I remember he said if there's any way to get rich in this country or what I forgot what he said in the United States, he's like it's the stock market, and that's it caught everyone's attention. I was like, what's the stock market? And that's when it began. And just say CHPT, and he was up 2,000 on his British Petroleum play. I remember some student said, "Oh, prove it, like show us." He's like, "All right." Pulls up his E Trade account. I remember he was using E Trade, and yeah, he was up 2K on British Petroleum. He's like, "I'm up." He's like, "My money's working for me." He's like, "I'm teaching you guys here." It was high school. He's like, "I'm teaching you guys, and my money's working for me." I was like, "Wow." Man, for AMC technicals, I know I sound like a broken record with the AMC, but we're at the same range, guys. Bouncing here at $9, which is the SMA and the four, and then we still have that resistance here at $12. So of course, like you watched yesterday's video, the next biggest catalyst is going to be the annual shareholder meeting for AMC, and of course the reopening of cinemas. So I wasn't able to find tickets yesterday for Kong and Godzilla, but they should be opening up at 50% capacity by Monday on the 5th. And of course, LA, Orange County, what is this? The biggest market behind New York. I'm not sure which one's larger, actually. I forgot. I appreciate that, astronaut Benji. And I just started with fundamentals. That's what just intrigued me the most. Fundamentals, looking at technicals. And it made sense to me. I'm like, this chart, this picture paints a thousand words. It's like it speaks to me. You can have the best news on a stock, the best fundamentals. It can beat earnings. But if the stock it plummets and it takes a poop, how is that? That doesn't make sense to me. So that's why technicals just I love technical so much. Orange County theaters are busy. Yeah, Orange County has been like not carrying here. They've just been open for a while. Making jokes of this on what? On what? Stocks? You were down 500,000 in one night and you held the next day you woke up green at 1.6 mil. See, that's crazy. That would make my stomach turn. See that there's levels to day to trading. When you're able to manage $1,000, you could slowly scale. So for those of you who just start and want to trade with 100K, there's no point. If you're not disciplined with $1,000 in your account, there's no way you're gonna be able to handle six figures. You have to be able to manage, and that all comes with emotions as well. So learn to first manage and control a K, find a strategy that works, and then you slowly start to scale up. Because when you have when you have a bigger position, of course your profit and loss is magnified. It's gonna every penny, every dollar the stock goes up, your P&L is gonna be swinging like crazy. And that number, just looking at that number, it brings emotions. Nothing is wrong with paper trading either. I'm super mixed with paper trading. Someone brought up a perfect analogy yesterday. It's like dating. You won't really learn until you fail, until you get rejected, until you try 1,000 times. So with paper trading, the fact is, it's not real money. Of course, it's just simulated currency, but there's no value, there's no emotion. Oh, I lost 50K on paper trading. Oh well, move on. It's like, but when you actually lose that money, it forces you to just, unless you're able to just like force yourself to find a strategy that works, it's really difficult with paper trading. Please check NQ. Yeah, I think we looked at NQ. Nasdaq. Tender versus in-person date. See, it's very different. Real money works better. Obviously, who doesn't want to lose their money, but there's emotion to that, and it hurts so much. It forces you to change. And this is not just the stock market. This is just general in life, in real life. Pain, pain changes you. So I think we're gonna end it here. There's no other breaking news. Again, I was slightly disappointed with the Ask Me Anything on Reddit with Alexis Goldstein. I felt like she was just using this to just plug her because she answered the same questions over again. She was avoiding the big picture questions with the dark pools, the OTC trading. I guess that might not be her her specialty or her area. There was a lot of off-topic questions being answered, and I felt like this was just an opportunity for her to plug in her newsletter. Again, this is just me being real, keeping it honest. You guys know I like keeping it real with you guys here. That's just my opinion. Yes, I'll check CHPT. Oh, EV play. All right, I like the momentum. I like the 1 minute volatility. The 5 minute, I like this. I like this. 1 hour, it seems like we missed it. It seems like I'm a little late to the party. And this is definitely just hopping on here with the EV news, the Biden pump right here. So, keep a watch if you're in this. Keep a watch on these lower highs. Notice, or not yet. I'm not saying it's gonna get rejected here, but notice that first initial day where we have that pullback. That's gonna be your top for the lower highs. Watch that price point. If it does pull on back, maybe to 22, I might hop in. I like the momentum. I like the catalyst. And headed into earnings, I'm gonna have my alert here just in case. So maybe potential swing trade, not too sure yet. But the fact that we had this bullish momentum on the 5 minute, I like this. I like these uptrends. The fact that it held midday, new highs towards the market close, even after hours pre-market gap up the next day. And as we speak, look, yesterday, Thursday, beautiful after hours action. So I like this one. Yeah, if you see a barcode stock, just know I don't like it. Other than that, hopefully you guys have a an amazing rest of your Friday, right? Today's Friday. Friday, Saturday, weekend. Happy Easter. Easter. And I will see you guys. No stream Sunday, by the way. No stream this Sunday. I'm still waiting for Voyagers to get approved. But with that being said, if you guys are new, we live stream every day, market open and power hour. The times are going to change next week. I believe we're going to be going live for like an hour and a half now, but we're also going to keep going live on market close. And the content might change as well. More tickers to talk about. I love some of the stocks you guys brought up, so I'm very excited to mention them in brand new separate videos that in which we don't talk about GameStop and AMC. We're still going to be covering GameStop and AMC. It's just more content for you guys. Diversity, diversify, baby. Other than that, Monday we go to battle. I'll plug in the Discord if you guys want to chat in there as well. I'm in the Discord. I feel like I live in Discord too. I'll plug it in. I'll wait for it to come on in before we end. With that being said, baby, I'll see you guys Monday. Peace out, team.